Hey guys, I'm Mandy and welcome to Mandy's Diaries. We're still at the Fashion Week studio with JP, one of the endorsements from Belair.
Belair Sovereign Brands, that's correct.
JP, what made you guys interact with fashion?
For us at Sovereign Brand, we very endorse with international celebrities like Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, and all of these things. But we also believe, and we've got a big belief into South African and also African artists. So previously we've connected with Chaka, a Cameroon artist, where
Chaka,
yeah, you know Chaka.
Yeah,
so
I do.
you know there's a song that he sings, ballet here, ballet there, ballet everywhere.
Ooh.
Yes. So
Well, the song behind your brand.
it's behind our brands. It's ballet here.
That's cool.
So
That's amazing.
we
actually.
connected Chaka and Rick Ross together, and right now Chaka has absolutely exploded all around the US as well
Yeah.
as all around the world as well. So I believe Sovereign Brands, we really believe in South African potential as well in African potential. So we really put it behind there, giving local artists the platform that we do deserve. And see and put the talent out there, and the same with African fashion with Fashion Week Studios. They are giving local artists and local designers the platform that they do deserve, and it just shows that doesn't matter if it's music or it's designer, like South Africa can perform on the highest levels and everything.
You guys have layers. It's lovely to see you guys in Africa and actually doing the actual work of finding African artists who are designers and taking them over to Paris and to Milan. Can you tell us about that?
So when it's more to the African designers and taking them to Paris, that's more associated with Fashion Week Studios.
Okay.
We more behind Fashion Week Studios in terms of supporting them and their role with it. So they're more endorsed by Luke Ballet and everything. So we're supporting them on events like these and everything, amplifying the events wherever we can, just giving the event a little bit more greater exposure and all of those things. We are looking from a long-term perspective where we are going into New York and Milan and all those things, but those conversations are still very in the introduction stage, so I can't say anything too much more about it, but definitely those things are up to it. In terms of Luke Ballet, we operate in over 100 different countries all over the world, America, New York, France, Milan, all of those things. So we do have the platform for them to support it and everything. I think can be the start of something very great moving for the future.
And I agree. I mean, for someone who's been here tonight and like, I've got a upcoming brand and I want these guys to back me up.
Yes.
Is that a possibility?
For you?
For any brand, for a brand that sees themselves on the top level, on the champagne, on the champagne shelf, you know?
So, and I think that's true. I think for any person, it is a possibility to really get that and everything. And again, like for example, Chaco, he created that song not thinking that
You guys will be affiliated
affiliated with it and everything. And next thing you know, like we're all about relationships, we're all about partnerships, we're about long-term sustainable partnerships and really benefit from both sides and everything. And then and look what happened now as well. So the opportunities and things are there. It's about just finding the right people, and those people right people come across your path.
I agree. And what I've found lately is that more brands are trying to associate themselves with businesses, with certain brands or people. Why do you think that is still important in this day and age, at least post-COVID?
Yeah, So it's quite funny. You see, I think it's where society is actually going. I think it's got a lot to do with Instagram, social media, where people are moving. They want to be associated with the coolest people, the people that are seen as the who's who. I think that's where brands has moved. In the traditional style, you look at a couple of years ago, it's all about the material and all of these things. But I think artists has become a lot more power into brands. We look at Kanye West and Adidas as well as a very good example.
That's true.
As well. So as much as there's the brand, I believe there's the artist as well. And I think giving the artist also has just as big as a platform as the brand as well. But where I really believe where great synergy comes in, where brands and artists meet, is when they both have the same alignment and both have the same values and both want the same out of the partnership.
The outcome must be the same.
And the
We want
outcome
the
is-
same thing.
Yes, and then that's what I really big think. And that's how we got actually involved with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Rick Ross was actually at a party and he saw the brand and he was like, what's this, Luc Ballet? And he hit our CEO up and everything. He took on the brand. And next thing you know, Luc Ballet is probably the number one selling champagne or sparkling wine in the USA.
Which I believe. I mean, Luc Ballet is amazing. But did he go, huh?
I'm still trying to perfect the but when he drank it, I think he probably did get a surprise.
He probably did.
Yeah, so definitely.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank
I think
you.
we all love Ballet. It's such an amazing drink.
Yes.
It's very soft on the palate. Great color as well.
Definitely. And
Is there anything else you can look forward to where Luc Ballet is involved?
yeah, so we investing heavily for the next couple of years into South Africa, all over Africa. So we're taking on the biggest champagne brands in the world right now in Africa. It's going to be a fantastic thing to see. And I think you guys are going to see some miracles happening in the liquor industry and some game changes happening so quickly.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, guys.
Simon. Thank
Shout
you.
out. We're still out here at WeWork. This is the Fashion Week studio. Fashion Week studio, guys. We're still out here. Catch us for more.